Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Rachel Eiler. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll get to President Trump's speech in just a moment, but first we want to let you know that we will not have Up North at 4 tomorrow or our regularly scheduled 5 p.m. newscast due to the U.S. Open. We'll play that live on our station. We'll have, though, our regularly scheduled 6 and 10 p.m. newscast, so make sure you tune into that. Well, on the campaign side, we're less than 7 weeks until the big November election, and Wisconsin is in the national spotlight tonight. President Trump visited CWA tonight for a campaign rally. Newswatch 12's Justin Betty joins us now live in Mosinee with more details. Justin.
Rachel, President Trump just finished speaking about 10 minutes ago. Air Force One just took off behind us moments ago. There were thousands of people packed shoulder to shoulder behind us to listen to the president speak tonight for a big campaign rally. Tonight, President Trump painted his rival, the Democrat Joe Biden, as someone who has failed during his decades in office and promoted his own record on the economy.
We spent the last 4 years reversing the horrible damage Joe Biden inflicted over the last 47 years. We passed record tax cuts and regulation cuts. Nobody's ever done more to keep our family farms in the family. We virtually eliminated the unfair estate tax, also known as the death tax.
President Trump also painted his rival as someone who is in line with the more radical wing of his Democratic Party and attacked him on things like trade.
Biden wins. Very simple, China wins. If Biden wins, the mob wins. If Biden wins, the rioters, anarchists, arsonists, and flag burners, they win. And we're not into flag burners.
President Trump, as you see here, they're promoting his law and order message, which he's been using a lot in his campaign rallies recently. President Trump won Wisconsin in 2016 by less than 1% of the vote. He won counties like Marathon County by 18 points. Similar margins in Oneida and Vilas counties. He'll have to run up the score again in those areas to win again in 2020. Reporting live in Mosinee, Justin Betty, Newswatch 12.
Justin Betty, thank you so much for that update. Well, absentee ballots arrived yesterday, and town clerks across the state are now getting ready to ship them out. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel has the how-to for voting by mail this November.
With record-breaking requests for absentee ballots this year, many Wisconsinites will be voting from home for the first time. That means there's more opportunities than normal to make a mistake on your ballot. I stopped by the United County Courthouse to talk with Clerk Tracy Hartman about how to fill out the absentee ballot and make sure your vote gets counted this fall. Okay, Tracy, what can you tell me about filling out an absentee ballot?
So when you receive your ballot from your town clerk, it's going to come in an official absentee ballot envelope. And inside there, it is going to have your ballot. They're going to have instructions on how to vote their ballot, and they're going to have their official certification envelope, which is their return envelope to send their ballot back to their clerk. Your vote cannot be counted unless your certificate envelope is filled out correctly. In most cases, your town clerk has filled that out for you. However, if they haven't, fill in the date of the election, your name, your address, and what municipality you reside in. But down here is really the big part of this envelope. Make sure your witness signs right here. Without that signature, the ballot cannot be counted. And then the witness needs to give an address, and that's right down here. This is the ballot that the voters will get. And so you're going to want to vote, connect the arrow. You want to make sure you vote using black or blue ink. Do not use red ink on the ballot. The voter will vote their ballot. It's going to be folded already, so they're just going to refold it, and they're going to insert it into their certificate envelope. This will accompany your ballot. Yours may not look exactly like this, but it gives you all that information. It walks you through the ballot. It tells you exactly what needs to be done, how to return your ballot. And then it gives you some information on the back if you're not able to do it on your own, how to get some help with that. And then it should give you your contact information for your clerk. So if you have any questions, contact your clerk. Contact your clerk if you're looking for an absentee ballot, or go to My Vote Wisconsin.
Perfect. All right. Well, you heard it here. That's how you fill out your ballots and make sure that your vote gets counted this November.
And to make sure that your ballot is counted, you can actually rewatch that segment on our Facebook or YouTube page to make sure that you are also filling out all that information correctly. Well, Well, Jeff, I think tonight's the night I might turn my heat on. I'm so cold.
Hey, Rachel, yeah, temperatures topped out near 60 today, but that's not where we are at right now. Take a look at these current temperatures. 40 in Eagle River, 35 Watersmeet, 33 right now in Manchwish Waters. So yeah, this is we're going to go down to the upper 20s to low 30s tonight. Thus, our first freeze warning across the area. Now, keeping in mind, last year, our first freeze warning was October 17th. We're a little ahead of that this year. You can see tonight, if you have plants that are still sensitive and still alive, bring them inside tonight. They will not like the really cold temperatures this evening. The forecast for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, no wind at all, and cold, with low temperatures down near 28. Your full forecast is coming up, Rachel.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, this evening, shortly after 5 p.m., the Oneida County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call reporting a two-bike motorcycle crash at the Woodpecker Bar on County Road at K. Law enforcement says one of the bikes was slowing down to turn, and the bike behind it did not have enough time to stop, causing the crash. Several agencies reported, including Oneida County Law Enforcement, Rhinelander Fire Department, Oneida County Medics, and Newbold Fire Rescue. Upon arrival, 2 passengers were transported to the hospital. No injuries are confirmed at this time. We'll keep you updated. Well, today, Wisconsin tallied the highest one-day increase in COVID-19 since the pandemic began. The DHS recorded over 2,000 confirmed cases, by far the largest number of cases counted on any day. The spike raises the percent of positive cases to 17.8%, not a record, but still one that is a larger jump than usual. The DHS also recorded 3 new deaths of COVID-19. Well, September is Preparedness Month, and as we inch closer to the winter weather that I'm not looking forward to, well, the city of Rhinelander is urging you to think ahead and prepare in case of something could occur. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
Winter is coming, and while you don't need to worry about running into white walkers in Wisconsin, you want to make sure you have the right resources at home to battle severe weather. Division Emergency Management Program Assistant Don Robson says one of the biggest things you can do this season is think ahead.
But right now, let's get prepared for winter. Start looking at what you need to do in your home. Make sure everything's working properly. Make sure you have a kit in case if you were to lose power. So make sure you have plenty of food on hand, non-perishable items, extra batteries.
They say you should pack an emergency bag containing warm clothes, important documents, and other unique things your family may need.
Look at the people that are traveling with you. What is it that they would need in case if they became stranded, or even to keep them safe? If you are taking your pets, look at their needs too.
And have it ready at the door in case you have to leave in a moment's notice. And while you want to make sure your home is stacked up, you also should be doing the same thing in your car trunk. Now, imagine this space as an extra closet. You should have clothes, shoes packed, and also have a prepared first aid kit containing batteries, flashlights, blankets, non-perishable food, and also extra masks. The second important thing, Robinson says, is have an open dialogue with your family and have a plan in place.
Really important for parents and educators, everyone to educate those children on what they should be doing. At school, they practice their fire drills. At home, practice your fire drills.
You should establish a meeting point in case you get separated during a disaster. And if you're on the road, let each other know what route you're traveling on.
It's an all hazards approach to planning, and that's what we should be doing as a community.
In Rhinelander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
The aftermath of Hurricane Sally has left hundreds of thousands cleaning up debris. We'll take a closer look at how ravaged communities are now coming together to rebuild stronger than ever. That's after Maine weather with Jeff Weller, right here on Newswatch 12.
Update the lighting in your home with help from Menards. We carry over 800 light fixtures and a great selection of LED bulbs in stock. Find your style with Patriot Lighting. From classic pendants to elegant island lights, you're sure to find a look that's right for you. Now's the time to brighten your home with the 11% off all lighting and save on a 10-pack of LED bulbs for only $8.98 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
I've spent better than half my life and most of my adult life, in the military. 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. Leaders are responsible for everything their organization does or fails to do. When I saw those commercials about, this is what a Biden presidency will bring. No, this is what you have brought. Everything that we have going on today, That's on you. Joe Biden is the first Democrat I'll vote for president. You want a commander-in-chief you can trust, and I think you can trust Joe Biden.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Greer's Pier is a beautiful full-service marina located in the middle of the Manitowish Waters chain of lakes, offering a large rental fleet of pontoon, ski, and bass fishing boats for on-the-water fun. Greer's Pier is a Sylvan and Evinrude Platinum dealer with a service department is second to none. The newly renovated store is stocked with everything you need for boating, water sports, swimming, and more. Enjoy an incredible lunch on the dock with a signature drink while watching the boats go by at Greer's Pier.
Great Lakes Carpentry has proudly partnered with Carlson Electric to bring you the many benefits that solar has to offer. This new partnership, combined with a pre-existing relationship with Alpine Windows, is truly the perfect combination to help you meet all of your energy efficiency goals. Come down to Great Lakes Carpentry's new office in Minocqua, Wisconsin, located along Highway 51 to check out samples of both these excellent products. Great Lakes Carpentry, building today for a greener tomorrow.
We want to see your big old fish. Go to WJFW.com, click on Big Old Fish under the Sports tab, and upload a photo of you and your latest catch. Then make sure your friends and family watch Newswatch 12 Sports Fridays at 6 and 10 and Mondays on Newswatch 12 Today to see your photo featured on our Big Old Fish segment. Not only do you get to show off your superior fishing skills, you're also entered to win a fish mount from Norling Taxidermy Studio. Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. Well, high temperatures topped out generally upper 50s to low 60s today. We'll do it again tomorrow after a very cool night again tonight. Already 33 in Manitowish Waters, 41 for Tomahawk, 46 right now in Merrill. So yeah, it's cool outside and getting cooler tonight. Thus, we have freeze warnings for the counties you see here in blue. Around the freeze warnings are frost advisories tonight. Again, a widespread frost for sure, a localized freeze tonight as well. It's going to get down in the upper 20s for a few of us this evening. All right, and we are the cool kids in town. Currently, it's 29 in International Falls, 40 in Eagle River, 60 though in Chicago, 61 Kansas City. So yeah, there's a front right across here that's going to stay there. We're going to stay in the cooler air for a couple more days before a pretty nice warm-up comes our way later in the week. So here we go. Tomorrow, below 60 again, and probably hit 60 on Saturday. 66 for Sunday, and then right back up. Those are low to mid 70s Tuesday into Wednesday of next week, keeping in mind that Tuesday is also the official start of fall. All right, looking outside now, there are a couple clouds out there, not really bugging anybody right now. It's actually helping to keep temperatures up just a bit currently, but you see how they're drifting to the south right there. They're going to go away for tonight. All of us will have very cool temperatures by tomorrow morning. And the bigger picture shows what's going on here, right? High pressure 1, 2, and 3. This is not a very September-like map right now because typically the atmosphere is energized September. The atmospheres are fighting it out. And that's not happening right now. Lots of high pressure across the Midwest, Great Lakes, and Canada will keep us quiet weather-wise, at least precipitation-wise, through the weekend and probably in the middle portions of next week. Now, we could use some rainfall in spots across the area. This latest drought monitor came out today. The west, of course, is very dry. Portion northeast as well. But we're looking pretty good. Still a little dry spot here around Green Bay and over to Oshkosh. For the rest of us, though, are looking pretty good drought-wise. Your forecast for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies. Frost and freeze is likely. Low temperatures down near 28. A couple of you could actually be a bit cooler than that by tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly sunny and cool. Highs just like they were today, near 57, with a northwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows hardly any precipitation until Wednesday into Thursday, with temperatures climbing into the 70s by the first day of fall on Tuesday. Rachel.
Thank you, Jeff. Now on to the aftermath of Hurricane Sally along the Gulf Coast. Hundreds of thousands starting to clear away debris and clean up 24 hours after the storm ripped apart communities from Mississippi through the Florida Panhandle. Jay Gray has the latest.
A day later, the scars from Sally run deep across 3 states.
We've been hit really hard and much more than people were prepared for.
Survivors clear away and pile up what the storm left behind. Damage from violent winds over 100 miles an hour, more than 24 inches of rain, and a storm surge of over 8 feet. In some areas, that water still rising.
We still have people, trapped in high water out there at this late date. So we're going to get some more flat bottom boats in and assist the Army. Thank God for the National Guard.
The saving grace for Wesley Nielsen was this dock. The boat he lives on slammed into it at the height of the storm. He was still on board.
Docks started to disintegrate and boats started to hop over their docks. When I started taking on water, that was time to leave.
Across Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, more than 500,000 are without power, with line crews pouring in.
They stage outside of the threat of the storm in a safe place, and then they'll come in and they'll stay till every single light is turned back on.
But that's going to take some time, just like the recovery here.
It just doesn't seem real. Can't believe this is happening.
Sally, taking so much from so many, but still unable to tear apart or wash away their resolve.
We'll pull out of this, and another month it'll be all cleaned up and everybody rebuilding and ready for next year.
For now, though, most just have to keep their focus on the cleanup and what comes next.
When we come back, Newswatch 12's Nate Myhawk will join us for some local sports. He'll show us if Northland Pines can continue their march back to the state tournament as they took on Mosinee this afternoon. Stick with us.
I watched our family office furniture business burn to the ground online. 40 years of hard work burned down by thugs full of hate. Not Portland or New York City, right here in Kenosha. Here's the worst part. I listened to the police scanner that night. Police didn't have what they needed to control it. They were told just to leave it be. I'm not much for politics, but Joe Biden is so weak, he'll never stand up for folks like us.
America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
This season, the hottest destination isn't a place, it's a retreat on wheels. Now's your chance to get away in a Ford SUV. The SUVs with the highest brand loyalty in the industry. With scenic views, premium sound, and all your favorite tech, every drive is one exhilarating destination. And with great offers going on now, you've arrived. Choose FlexBuy on Escape with 0% financing for 66 months, plus $1,500 FlexBuy cash and $1,000 retail trade assist.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
I'm State Senator Patrick Teston, and every election I knock on over 10,000 doors. And you know what? I listen. And that's why I've been at the forefront of protecting our drinking water and why I authored 4 bipartisan bills to help clean up polluted wells and failing septic systems. Cheers. As chair of the Senate Health Committee, I protected our veterans and our most vulnerable.
Hey, Pat!
Today, as we struggle to get Wisconsin safely back to work, I know just where to find the answers.
Slumberland's huge Labor Day sale ends Saturday. Don't miss out on updating your home for less. Get this stylish, comfy sectional for just $9.98 and get the storage ottoman free. Or an incredible price on this highly recommended Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $4.49. If you've been waiting for our very best deals, this is it. But these deals are only till Saturday. Plus, get free shipping with no minimum. You don't want to miss this one. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Coming up on your Friday, we'll meet our furry friend of the week from the Forest County Humane Society.
And our cool stretch of weather continues, and our dry stretch of weather will continue too. Starting off cool, then we start warming things up. More when you tune in on your Friday.
Last year, Northland Pines was a game away from the state championship. Naturally, expectations are high for the team going into this season. And today they held their home opener against Mosinee, and they celebrated this year's seniors as well. In the first half, Mosinee opens up the scoring. Great diving save, but Caden Schmierler is there to clean up the rebound, and he puts them up by 1. With under 10 to play before the half, Torrin Holtz with a rocket from way outside. That puts Mosinee up by 2 at the break. In the second half, Holtz says, "Hey, you remember me?" Scores again on the penalty kick. He puts Mosinee up by 3. They put 20 more shots on net than Pines in this game, and they win this one 4-1. Medford and Tomahawk facing each other in a cross-country duel this afternoon. Let's get it started with the boys race. Medford's Joey Sullivan will go on to win this one easily. He finishes in 16 minutes and 50 seconds, but Tomahawk would end up with the team win. The girls race then followed up. Medford coming off a state championship just 2 seasons ago, and they're off to a great start this year. Alicia Kawa edged out Meredith Richter by a hair, a real photo finish. Medford girls had 4 of the top 5 runners, and they took home the team victory. Tomahawk senior night as they host Lakeland Union in volleyball. And in the first set, Tomahawk is returning a serve, and it doesn't get any cleaner than this. A bump, set, and a Megan Schultz spike. But Tomahawk was down early. Later, Tomahawk trying to get another spike, but they just had to try and tap it over, but blocked down by Catherine Tiffany. Lakeland up 8-4. Later in the same set, Lakeland returning the serve, and from the back row, it's libero Brooke Poggles with the spike. That puts them up 23-20, and then just 2 points later, it's the Thunderbirds' Meg Fannerstill with a spike to take the first set. Lakeland Union wins set number 1, 25-20, and this one actually goes the distance, and the Thunderbirds win the match in 5 sets, 3-2. A couple of weeks ago, we spoke with Troy Pieper. If you remember, he left the Wausau East boys basketball coaching position to take the head role in Merrill. Obviously, that left East with a hole to fill at that position. Enter Daniel Garrett. Garrett was an assistant for the Lumberjacks from 2008 until 2016 before taking over as the head man at Crosstown Newman Catholic. But now he's back in his friendly confines. Garrett will be taking over a program that went 10-13 a year ago. And as of right now, the WIAA boys basketball season is scheduled to begin on November 23rd, with games beginning 8 days later. After the WIAA said they were going to go ahead with fall sports, a lot of fans asked if they were going to be allowed to attend games. Now, each conference is making a decision on fan protocols, and we've finally gotten word from the Wisconsin Valley. The conference stated that general admission tickets will not be sold at games, but each athlete will get 4 tickets to give to family members. Girls tennis and volleyball will get 2 tickets per player, but no fans will be allowed at swimming events at all. The conference will be working to stream events this fall to make them available for fans at home. Rachel?
Thank you, Nate. Well, 'tis the season for a potato harvest here in the Northwoods, and one Langlade County potato farm is looking forward to provide for the community. I'll break that down for you after the break.
North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where there's more action, fun, entertainment, and rewards.
Yeah, well, look what I did this weekend, huh?
Your weekends brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We have more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Check them out in the largest showroom in the USA. Buy or trade into a new boat and get out on the water today, and we'll give you the best deal. Guaranteed by at least $500. Get the most out of your weekends with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
My name is Jack, and I dropped out of grad school and decided to join the Army. I've spent better than half my life, and most of my adult life, in the military, under oath, serving my country. 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. He's my party, and I was going to support him. Leaders are responsible for everything their organization does or fails to do. When I took command, my commander told me, he said, from this point forward, everything is on you. When I saw those commercials about, this is what a Biden presidency will bring. No, this is what you have brought. You've been doing this for 3.5 years. Everything that we have going on today, that's on you. You're responsible for this. Joe Biden is the first Democrat I'll vote for president. I think he's an honest person. I think that even if we disagree with policy, he will put the needs of the nation first. He will make decisions on the best interests of the country, not for himself. You want a commander-in-chief you can trust, and I think you can trust Joe Biden.
AB PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
1, 2, 3,
Right now, you can get $2,000 customer cash on a stylish new 2020 Toyota Camry or Camry Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Join us for Colorama Saturday, September 19th from 9 to 4 at the St. Germain Community Park. Events include horse-drawn wagon rides, live music, farmers market, and pints in the park.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
Well, here in the Northwoods, potato harvest season is about to begin. It starts usually mid-September and runs through October, but this local farm has been working around the clock all year long. Eagle Farms has been providing the community with 100% organic potatoes for over 21 years. Co-owner Brad says the pandemic helped the community become more aware of local farmers.
Well, I think a lot of people, with the whole local thing, they want to know where their food is coming from and stuff like that. So we try to do as much local as we can.
With the role as a major provider in the area, Eagle says behind all of the potatoes is something much more important: his family and their love for the farm.
Growing up on a farm, it's in your blood. And I've always had an interest in the farm ever since I could basically walk. I was out on the farm. We used to have dairy cows too, so when we were younger, we were out feeding calves or cows or helping out. So I always had interest in it.
An interest in connecting with the community from farm to your table.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Our current president has failed. He's failed to protect us. He's failed to protect America. As president, I'll make you a promise. I'll protect America without exception every time. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
Slumberland's huge Labor Day sale ends Saturday. Don't miss out on updating your home for less. Get this stylish comfy sectional for just $9.98 and get the storage ottoman free. Or an incredible price on this highly recommended Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $449. If you've been waiting for our very best deals, this is it. But these deals are only till Saturday. Plus, get free shipping with no minimum. You don't want to miss this one. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture.
At Papa Murphy's, we make fresh pizza that you bake at home. Because home is where the cozy is. Home is where the fun is. Home is where the together is. And home is where the yum is. Because when you taste a fresh-made, home-baked pizza, you won't want to be anywhere else. Right now, get a Murphy's combo with salami, pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms for just $12. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
This year, the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is everywhere. All of us are raising funds for one goal: a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. Because this disease isn't waiting, neither are you. Go to alz.org/walk.
We can't deal with an economic crisis until you beat the pandemic. You can't have an economic comeback when almost 1,000 Americans die each day from COVID. Mr. President, do your job. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, Rachel, temperatures are hanging out near 40 right now in a few spots, even near 30 across the UP border right now. We're going to have a cold night ahead, a full freeze in effect for us tonight, generally north of Highway 29. The rest of us should see some frost as the air has gone still, and we're going to have lots of clear skies, light winds. You know what that means, cool temperatures for us tonight. But this is all sort of temporary. So a cool day for us tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday look great. But look what happens next week, back up in the 70s. The first day of fall is on Tuesday. We're going to have temperatures then most likely in the low to mid 70s.
Well, I'm looking forward to that warm weather. Thank you for joining us tonight. Justin Betty will be back in the anchor chair tomorrow night. I'll see you next week.